Hello and welcome back everyone. It is done. Not only have I completed the condition I need to get my victory condition, the pulverizer... What the hell? The pulverizer, jeez. I mean the Exterminator is complete and we are ready to play with it for the remaining 10 turns we have. And looking at Mithrandir, it's going to take about 4 days to complete that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat a bit and go all out on the production here to speed up that process. And whatever other regions are connected to it, Kefium, Tracy, and Section 2. So let us make some quick adjustments so this hopefully helps speed things up a bit. Because really, is there any reason to work on the infrastructure anymore? I don't think there is. Because after all, we can pretty much just defend and hold out for 10 turns with just what I have now. Because after all, the Iconians are scattered, the Kryn are not a threat, and chances are none of the other races are going to be bold enough, smart enough to actually contest my authority. I am willing to go out on a limb and say that. Do I? Well, Kefium 2, I do not want to risk ruining my income, because yeah, that would single-handedly get rid of all my income in a single turn, so... Tracy 2 is the only one left to adjust. Did I say Tracy 2? I mean Tracy 1, damn it. So, let's fix that. Crap ton of manufacturing. Can I possibly get that done in a single turn now? Well, 2 turns is good enough to me. Let's try and get 2 or 3 of these built. Because even though I didn't give them the 30 move, I do want to be able to get them close enough to actually play with them a bit. And I think I made the decision with my huge scale ship that I'm probably going to wait until the end of the actual campaign before I play around with getting that assembled. And then if there's an opportunity, then I'll hopefully use it in a single battle of that, but that's not likely to happen. Unless it happens to give me opportunity to prolong the campaign after I win, that I'm not sure about. But with that said, let me go to Thala and have it making my Exterminator as well. I want to at least get this, if nothing else, this will be a lot closer. I'm going to lose a lot of research, so I do need to be careful of that. Because do I really want to lose out on all that research? Because it's not going to tell me, but I'm sure all that is going to significantly delay my research, so I gotta make sure that's done by the end of the campaign at the very least, so I can go back to it, worst case scenario, and actually start assembling that. And what's sad is I have 2 huge scale ships already in mind to assemble, but considering there's no opportunity to utilize them, then I'm probably just gonna stick with the 1 to just be the symbol of my victory of what has happened here today. Alright, enough ranting on here. Let me just affect my sponsorship some. I don't think I'm going to get really much anything because of decay in that, but I wanted to benefit off some of these worlds. Even though they have like nothing to offer me. Not to mention decay is ridiculous. So, never mind that thought process. And, let's see, let me go back to Solid one more time and check something. Yeah, that's why. I need to make sure it's like a good majority of military production. That might help fix things a little bit. And how long? Exterminator 2 days, so yeah, that's pretty good. Not quite a single day, but I can live with it. And idle colonies, I don't care about you. Like I said, there's no real reason to work on my infrastructure now, because I pretty much have the infrastructure I need to kind of just win with what I got. I got a lot of idle colonies though, I gotta say, wow. I don't know what happened all of a sudden to have all these idle colonies, besides the fact I took like a couple homeworlds and rebellion took place. But that was unexpected. Either way, I think all that's really left to do is to garrison these capitals, make it impossible for them to take them back, and then just hold out while my exterminators hopefully have their fun. Now, where's the Kryn homeworld? Let's see. Okay, there it is, Kryset. So I want to move the fleet there for garrison just to be safe. I don't have any reason to push anywhere else. So I'm just going to assemble everything best they can. And we gotta... yeah, these fleets are going to be fine as is. So I'm not worried. Just a matter of making sure all the turns are done. And Watchers, I think I'm going to leave you in the middle of nowhere here, just so you can ambush anything that is problematic. Let's see. I might as well just set everything to guard until I need to move them. Quite frankly, because there's no reason to do anything in particular, is there? And which starbase is this? If nothing else, I do want to upgrade these ones, because they are likely to get attacked in some form. And let's see, I already got shields, so we'll get some regular weaponry and help enhance its defenses a little bit. Pulverizers, you stay there. Upgrade starbase. Which one is this? Deep Space 29. So yeah, upgrade them both for obvious reasons. Although I gotta avoid the beams because after all they have shield defenses, I'm pretty certain, so they are not really useful in this situation. Although they do, actually I'm wrong. Drengin have actual kinetic armor, so that changes things a tiny bit. Now the railgun's pretty much useless. Oh well. Let's just count down this time. It's going to be 2 turns until my exterminators start coming out. And then we'll get to see how much that slowed down my massive scale construction tech. Because I do want to know how long I'm going to be waiting for that. Because I want to make sure that's below the 10 turns I need. Oh, they're bold enough to attack my starbase. Wow, there's 11 of them. They're getting mobilized. I don't think my Watchers are going to be able to take them out, actually. Which is going to be interesting. And my Exterminator... oh. It will turn over all remaining assets? Wow. They just gave up? That is unusual. And I welcome it. 6 turns, so it's not a big loss. So, now I gotta deal with this threat here. Did I destroy any of them? I don't think they took any damage. Not to mention the fact I don't think any of these starbases had any real defenses on them. So, let me have the Watchers actually garrison to be safe. Because what does these movement have? They only have 3 movements, so they're not going to threaten anyone anytime soon. And now, I'm curious, since they surrendered to me, what does that mean? There's still... you know what you did, I love that. I love that little moniker. Although, they're the ones who gave me all their plans, so... I know what I did, and it's like the most minor type of influence. Not really a big deal. So just set everything to guard, except maybe I want these Guardians to be prepared to fight down here. So actually, let me just get my Guardians out and a couple of pulverizers. Let's see, where are my Mark III pulverizers? I want to make sure they're all selected. No, that's a Mark II. Come on, I gotta have more Mark IIIs, right? Yeah, there's a Mark III. There's a Mark II. Huh. Guess I only got 2 Mark IIIs here, so... and I'm pretty certain this is more than enough to take them out. Worst case scenario. And I can rally them with my Watchers if I need the extra firepower. But, we're good here. You know, like I said, I'll just garrison everything. Or quickly go through it. Let's see, Idle Colony. Oh, this Kryset Beta. We don't care too much about what you're doing, so we're just going to let it run as normal. Quickly go through all these. Because the Iconians actually don't have any infantry or invasion transport ships there for like invading my planet, so I'm perfectly safe from them. In the Corinne, they surrendered, so they're not too concerned, or not even going to be able, to invade any of the planets they just gave me. So they're pretty much out of the equation, and after a turn or 2, they're probably going to be out of the game anyway. Kind of like the Yor did. Wow. I even have their ships. I didn't realize. Although these are kind of pitiful in comparison to my ships, I Just got a lot more extra defenses, although a lot of them are just going to get sniped rather quickly, aren't they? By the Iconians when they get close. So they're not exactly helpful. I'm going to just go out and say. And also, I am wondering, when is this ideology point going to take place with the efficient trait? Or do I have to build new constructors for that? Because I invested a lot of time and effort. There we go. 8 construction points, so I think it's with the brand new constructors in that case. So never mind that question. It is taking effect, just not the way I would have figured it would have been. So shield deflectors, barrier array. Get these things all fortified in case of combat. And I might as well enhance their star bases too while I'm at. Orphan Shipyard. Cox Shipyard. Well, it was nice of them to give me their star bases too. Not that it really matters too much, but how many orphan shipyards I'm gonna have. Oh, it already organizes which ones are closest, so that way you don't have to get decommission every single one of them to deal with this. And I got some devotees, so just have them garrison the plant really is all it is. Oh. Okay, they're in a good spot then. And of course, the reason I probably jettisoned them is probably because they had too many ships on those plants. I'm gonna assume. Because I should have plenty of ships here, right? Oh god. This is gonna be a manching nightmare, isn't it? Oh well. At the very least they could defend the plant for me. I just don't know if they're already garrisoned or not. I'm not seeing it here, so I'm assuming it's not, so I take back what I said there earlier. They're just giving me so much more work to rush through these turns. That's their ultimate strategy, I think. Making sure I have no way to get these turns done so I can win. They're delaying the inevitable in the most unconventional way of doing it. It is probably more effective, if I were to be perfectly honest. Oh well. Just manage everything, group them together. Have to babysit every single one of these worlds, but at least it's only their system, so that shouldn't be a huge issue. Here's hoping. And I have to just get through here. Yeah, more ships, more ships. Oh, they're already garrisoned, right? No, apparently they've been jettisoned from the shipyard, so never mind. Shipyard idle. We'll just have it build an exterminator. That'll keep it busy for a while, right? You can build an exterminator. And that's the end of the turn there. There are too many ships in orbit. Well, it seems like the bots had no issue doing that for some of their worlds. So don't you dare lie to me, damn it. What the hell do you call this then? Iconius? Well, I told you that the fighters were going to die there, be free gift to them. And they're attacking all the Kryn star bases that they've given to me. Sorry, Kryn. A lot of your lives are for naught. And there's a lot of ships there. Oh, they actually attacked my south one. Interesting. They're now getting serious, apparently. So I gotta make sure I have enough ships to garrison the plant. The Kryn have been destroyed? Yeah, sure. Threaten me all you want, Drengin. Too many ships in orbit. Okay, these infestors are kind of in the way, so I need to get them to safety. And no, I'm not going to populate you at all. At least that way I could throw in more hornets, more wasp, more defenses ideally. So that way, if they do get bold enough, then I can at least defend it. The infestors are just extra baggage at that point. So where do I want these wasps to go? Well, I already know. The real question is, where's my exterminator? Because I'm pretty certain that's built. Yeah, the exterminator here is built, so where the hell is it? Do I know what rally point I set it to? Is it going to bother telling me? I'm trying to find it. I don't know where my exterminator is. This is the worst part of the entire campaign, trying to find my fleet in this mess. So let's just go for logistics size. Maybe that'll help. No, not really. This was a horrible idea. Okay, I found 2 of them. Okay, we got one there. Let's see. We got Exterminator here. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Well, that's an interesting looking icon, isn't it? And unfortunately, the back engines are a mess. Because of that weird glitch that I had. So somehow I'm going to have to figure out between recordings how to fix that. Or before I upload on the Steam. Because that was not how I originally intended to look. And now I messed up all the camera. Everything's out of whack. That was a dumb idea. So bear with me a moment as I try and figure this out. Now, can we get these things to quickly... Wow. How the hell did I get 2 exterminators? Not that I'm complaining. I was expecting to be another turn or 2 at least. So already, we're well underway. It's just a matter of getting close enough to actually put them to use. And how many? I have 8 turns. So how to... I don't think these are going to get much use unless I attack the Iridians, so... Not that it's all matters all that much. This one up here, aside for the fact that it went the wrong way, is going to get to do that for me. And I don't know what the Drengin are doing. They're just threatening me all day, and it means little. So upgrade everything. At least upgrade what I can, and then and make sure these are garrisoning the right planets. Because the Wasps are going to be invaluable. Guardians, where are you? You're going to take out these Iconian nuisance. For little effort, I'm certain. Because look at that health value. And of course the Guardians repair. Did I lose something there? I don't think I did. I have 6 Guardians, so yeah. I'm still not quite used to that. It freaks me out every time. Can you really blame me? I just lost over half my fleet, it seems like, an instant. And don't think there's much else to do. Just set everything to guard, try and get through this quickly. They're all idle colonies. This is a greenhouse system. Not that it matters, so get that out of the way. Constructors don't matter about you. Guardians, I thought I set you to keep moving. There we go. Watchers, you're on guard duty. I thought I just told the constructor move. There. 7 turns now. It's going to be very uneventful, isn't it? Only thing I have to offer you now is to witness the Exterminator. I just want to at least throw it at something that deserves getting demolished. Like, maybe my Exterminator could take out the Drengin here. That would be ideal. It's just quite a ways away. It's only like 20 hexes, but 300 health points seems small. But I would love to actually see if it could take out that 6 strength, the 6 ship Drengin fleet there single-handedly. I know I'm asking a lot, but it has the deflectors to kind of mitigate like a lot of the damage, if not all of it. I have faith. And we can have pulverizers follow through, as it's kind of their escort ship. I should have changed that rally, now that I think of it. But I wasn't going to build any more exterminators, because they're so far away anyway. Just the minor downside of having such a massive empire, what can I say? Life is hard being on the top of the food pile, or what the hell was I... of the food chain. Jeez, that was a stupid slip up. Let's just put it behind us. Forget I ever said such a stupid thing. Well, life's hard at the top of the food chain, what can I say? Everyone has to submit to you or get eaten. Or in this case, conquered completely. So, nothing really exciting to worry about here. Just get the colonies all arranged, all set up. Shipyards, just build your exterminators. Audio's dead, don't understand why. Maybe that'll be fixed up when I start a brand new campaign, possibly. Swarmers, you do your swarming. We're almost done. It's not much longer now. I'm kind of excited. Although, I am going to have to get to work and create a brand new custom race for like whatever next playthrough I'm going to do. I just haven't decided whether to do benevolent or malevolent. So some feedback regarding what kind of race to go for is ideal. Malevolent is more fun in basically in general, but I wonder how to make benevolent work, at least in a more entertaining way than how this has been going. But to be honest, I think the big problem is the fact this galaxy is so large. That's why it seems so slow paced. So hopefully more races, smaller galaxy, and all that should help a lot. And we got ourselves a new planet, go figure. Not that I'm really surprised. So, where is my exterminator? I know it's somewhere near here. Okay, there it is. It's high underneath the sailing ship, so how many turns would it take to get there? Because I got, what, 7 turns? For 6 more turns. It's got 20 hexes. It should be able to do it, right? I don't want to declare war yet. Let me at least be able to get to him first. Then I'll worry about going to war. So yeah, I can reach him in 2 turns. That's not an issue. And these 2 exterminators down here, well, those aren't exterminators for one. May have to go do something else to find for their entertainment. Because I don't think they're going to reach the Iconians anytime soon. Unfortunately. So, any Iconians for us to worry about? Just this one here. So demolish that. Fleet immediately goes up to 20. And now you can see why I keep freaking out. Because what? 2,700 health and it goes down to 2,000. So it feels like I lost 700 health worth of ships there. So it's a little jarring to say the least. Colony. Okay, this is new vagabond system. More research is always welcome. And because they rebelled, there's like no real population issue, is there? Yeah, they're pretty much maxed out. Mind you, population is still underwhelming, but at least it's maxed out. Oh, let me just get a passive trait going. Shipyard, Exterminator, already talked about this. Well, Mithrandir's done, so let's get this building a crap ton of stuff. I never did look at the maintenance cost. 51, wow. That's gonna go through my money ridiculously fast. These exterminators better not disappoint. Because, just for the sake of reference, and I finally did clean up this tab on the left here. Let's see, 1,600 manufacturing cost, 51 maintenance, and what is my Guardian at? Only 8.6. I think the Guardian is a tiny bit underwhelming. But to be honest, a lot of that is because of the weapons, isn't it? 4 maintenance per weapon, whereas the defenses are only like 1 maintenance, so it's really all the weapons. Doing all the maintenance cost here. And the hyperwarp drive a tiny amount. So yeah, blame the high-tech weaponry. This is where my expectations are at a peak. I sincerely hope I'm not disappointed. Because these phaser pods are like practically the most powerful weapon, well, second most powerful laser weapon at least in the game, so they better deliver, because it's one exterminator versus these 6 Drengin, and I want to see that demolish them. Now let's just get through this turn so I don't leave everyone in suspense. And Drengin, if you would be so generous as to fly towards my exterminator, that would be nice. Thank you. Thank you immensely. Now, I don't think I could reach them in a single turn. I have to wait 2 more. Yeah, Constructor's gone. I don't care about them. I don't need them anymore, to be honest. Now, the real challenge... Well, I was going to say maybe I can conquer the rest of the galaxy influence-wise by the end of the 10 turns, but no. With the Drengin, the human fleet, and the poor Alternians have no territory all to call their own. So they're about to lose all the worlds, and actually, no one is about to declare war on me just yet. They do realize what's happening, right? You would assume they would know. So 1 more turn, and the suspense will be over. And how many turns do I have left? 5 more turns, so Massive scale construction will be done, but like I said, I'm going to wait till the campaign's actually over before I focus on that, because if I want to do this right, that's going to take probably a really long time to build. I want to put a lot more effort into it. Whether the extra time is worthwhile is still debatable, because the Guardian, I feel like there's so much more touching up to do in the Exterminators. I like it, but the engines, of course, are the only thing I dislike, and that's because of that weird glitch. And I still feel like I need to change that cockpit some, so even after like 5 episodes worth of building it, there's still more I could put into that ship. It feels like. And I don't know if I want to do 20 episodes building like a massive large-scale capital ship. But we'll see what happens, because like I said, I still gotta figure out how to develop a brand new race. Well, the stats are just fine. It's just a matter of assembling like a little bit of a tiny backstory, personality, and all that stuff, and making sure all the traits synergize well with each other. Because like, I didn't really know too much about the Kryklon expanse, or at least how galactic civilization functions. So the idea was, originally, was to focus on its population, and hopefully the population synergize with the influence. But imagine my surprise when influence has nothing to do with population at all, which seems a little counterproductive if you ask me, at least in theory, because it's an influence based on culture, and that's what your people are for, you would imagine. Alright, too many ships. I don't care about how many too many ships are in orbit. It worked for the Iconians, it works for the other races, you better damn well make it work for me. Otherwise you better jettison their damn ships. Because look at that, 9 out of 60. I don't think they care. They love all the extra defense. Now, are we ready to put this to the test? They have no shield defenses, so hopefully this will work. And I have committed all the defenses to the deflectors, or the shield generator. But of course, like I emphasized before, if this campaign was continuing onward, I probably would balance out the missile armor and the shields to be a little more even. In this case though, since everything is laser weaponry based, I'm okay with going all out on shields just to enjoy how ridiculous this ship's going to be. Now, does the Exterminator live up to the hype? Let us find out. I think that answers the question. Mind you, there is that weird little in-game mechanic where the weapons fire regardless of the angle, so it didn't look as impressive after the first shot, but holy shit. One shot every single cruiser. Now the real trick is to test how effective that'll be against an Iconian ship. Or anything with shield defenses, so I am curious to see how that functions here. Let's go to war with everything. Just a little bit, because I am curious to see. Not that it really matters, like I said, I'm going to win no matter what. So a single Exterminator against something with shields. I want to learn how this the defense mechanic works. This will be a little bit faster. Now I need to know what it's targeting. To help watch itself a little bit. Watching the shields. Well, it helps if it's shot. Okay, got rid. Well, it gone through the shields in a single hit. I just don't understand how exactly that works. All I know is the 10 points of shields went away after a single shot. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know what that means or how that functions. Still incredibly impressive, isn't it? Ah, it's good being me.